Today, Mundo and I have come out to the Edward James Surrealism Garden Park, and this place already, like, I've been asking Mundo, like, what do some of these things mean? He's like, it's just because, it's surrealism, like, it's just because. This is the stairway to heaven, and this just kind of means, like, about your life. So right here, as you're going up in life, and then you reach, like, the plateau, and then you go down in life. We have this upside down column, which is supposed to mean like a champagne glass, but it's upside down. And then there's a Chinese lantern right there. So everything here is just kind of all over the place. This is a ring right here. And on top of it, there are these arrows shooting out of it. This is the 7 capital sins. These
7 snakes.
Ah, look at that. I would have not guessed that. I would have guessed that there's snakes there.
Edward James started building this place back in the 60s. He built it the last 20 years of his life. He died back in 84. These ones here, they are the mushrooms and the dragons.
The mushrooms and the dragons?
Yeah. You see the mushrooms and you see the dragons?
Yeah.
You see the tongue and the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is some crazy place. So was the guy on mushrooms when he made this place?
Maybe. Of course. He did. People think these hands are Edward James' hands. Not. This is a Plutarcho's hands. Plutarcho was his best friend, who's the one was in charge of the place. Because Edward James traveled a lot and he only got the permission for 6 months. But Plutarcho, his best friend, he was the one in charge to make all his dreams come true. When Edward James come to Mexico, let me tell you this little story because it's very important. When Edward James came to Mexico, he was in Mexico City, and then he rented a house in Cuernavaca. Cuernavaca is a very nice town close from Mexico City. Mexico City's got a lot of museums and places where to go, and Edward James loved to be in Mexico City. When Edward James stays in Mexico City, he rent the 2 most expensive rooms in a very nice hotel in downtown. But why he 2 rooms? Because 1 room was for him and the other one for his animals. And he paid the 6 months, stay or not in the hotel. They let him stay because he pays a lot of money. You just paid it. 6 months for the 2 most nice rooms in the hotel.
Yeah, how is he making money?
He was from the kingdom. He was a son of the king.
Oh, okay.
Edward VII. But this is a Plutarcho's hand. The right hand like this and like this.
Ah, so that's his best friend's hands. Just
who built this?
Yeah. Apparently, Edward James had kind of like his own Noah's Ark. He had 2 of every animal, and in here he had ocelots. You know those jungle cats? And they would climb up this tree in here. Well, there's no tree now. But then they would go out and they'd hang out in there. So this guy really liked animals, huh?
Yeah, he bring 2 flamingos.
Flamingos in here?
Yeah. Water used to come out from that little pipe right there.
Oh yeah.
And it was full of water.
This is so cool looking. Like a general in the army.
General.
The general.
Waterfall.
Well, there you go. We got the general waterfall.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It looks really.
Mushrooms, right there. Magic mushrooms, right over there.
Really? That's funny. So Edward James, he used to actually take baths right here in this little thing. This is supposed to represent his blue eyes. So he would fill this with hot water, and then Mundo was saying he filled all the outside of this eye with cold water and had tropical fishes in there. So he used to take baths in this little tub right here. If you're coming to this place and you've seen it on Google, this is the most famous picture that you probably see. Unfortunately, it was closed in February, so you can't like climb up there like you've probably seen pictures of because it's structurally unsound. But this is the view of the Bamboo Palace, which is really, really cool. You get a really cool view looking out over the forest. All right, so now I gotta take a bus to this town called Ciudad Valles, right here. It's about to actually take off, so Mundo is, he's going to tell him to wait for me. So we're good. but I'm leaving. I'm going to do some extreme waterfalls the next couple of days. It is going to be intense. Alright. Mundo, I appreciate everything you've done so much.
Man, and welcome back. Come back sometime.
I will. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get out of this bus.
Alright.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Thanks. No joke. This bus smells like a movie theater. It smells like there's popcorn on this bus. It smells really good. I figured out why it smells like popcorn. That guy. He's selling pop. He's walking up and down the aisle selling popcorn. Makes sense now. So about an hour later, I have met up with the Huateca team, and we are out here. It is kind of a cold day, but we are out here and we're gonna go climbing on these waterfalls. Climbing, I don't know, we're gonna be jumping off of waterfalls. It's freezing, so we have a wetsuit. I got a wetsuit on. This is gonna be interesting. Is it really cold? A little bit? Okay. It's freezing! Oh my god! Alright, we're going in! Let's do this! Wow! Look at that! Look at that! We gotta go jump some more waterfalls. Well, this one, this is crazy. Here we are, level 2. Okay. Yes! Oh my god! Are you ready? This is the grand finale! Let's start this! Finished up the waterfalls, and it was a lot of fun even though it was freezing. But I came back here, I took a really hot shower in my room, which is pretty cool. There's like a bunch of little bungalows like this, and I have this whole place to myself. It's kind of cool. There's a bathroom here, which goes to the outside, which is always nice. You know, at first you're like, okay, cool, bathroom. The smart thing is they have a door, so it's fully shut. So there's nothing crawling in here tonight. That's always the thing with like those outdoor spaces. Like they look cool and they look really, you know, they're not practical all the time. But this one, they're smart. They have a door. That's all you need. But this eco park has a puma and a jaguar on this, like on the property. It's a huge property. And it took me like 10 minutes to walk to my little bungalow here. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna find the people and see if we can find this jaguar and puma tonight. If not, I'll have to try and see if I can do it in the morning, but I'm gonna see those guys. This is my little hut. I have this huge flashlight here, and I have to walk back on this path to get some dinner tonight. But I just thought I'd show you how kind of cool this thing is on the outside. I believe they said 40 acres or more reserved, so they have a bunch of animals. Just the ones that came to mind were the jaguar and the puma, which I really wanted to see. So hopefully they can show me them tonight. I think they said that they sleep during the day and they can feed them at night, which is when they would want to eat, so it's perfect timing. Vanessa here, she's taking us to feed these animals. So we're gonna feed the jaguar, right?
Yes.
Oh my god. So I just had dinner here and I actually met up with some local Americans. I have Heather here and Aaron, and they're from Kentucky, and they actually visit here every year. They were saying, because they own a company, a paddleboarding company in Kentucky, and they come down here to Mexico and do more paddleboarding. So they're joining me as we're gonna be feeding these animals because they haven't done that either.
So exciting.
So it's gonna be really fun. I see the jaguar.
He's like, should we come with him behind this way?
Where's the jaguar? I feel like he's gonna scare me. That's so wild.
Porque aquí solamente es para conservación. Selva Teenek is only for protect and conservation the wildlife animals. And then
I've seen.
This is crazy,
I've
guys.
seen the huella.
oh look at that.
Whoa. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. It scared me, the purring. I was like, oh, she's got me.
Yeah, she didn't like that. She's like, I'm trying to eat. See you tomorrow in the breakfast.
Yes. Thank you. Good night, Vanessa.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Take
guys.
care. That was quite the eventful day. I am back at my my little beautiful little hut here. I'm gonna head to sleep. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in doing any of the tours here, I'll have Mundo's linked down below, as well as Huacteca, who I did the waterfalls with this afternoon. So you can check them out if you're ever in the Ciudad Valles kind of area here in Mexico. I highly recommend these guys. They were amazing. Both companies are so cool. Tomorrow is going to be an even more epic day. We're going to go to these waterfalls called the Waterfalls of Tamul. It just sounds epic. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, explore the world.